Why would you say research is an important part of that writing and plotting and character creation process?
I think the research actually triggers the formation of the snowballs. So I have lots of things, like I have things I want to do and I go and do the research. So my latest romantic suspense series is a fire station in Nebraska. And all of that was meticulously researched. And what's fun is like, I'll research some of it for suspense and some of it for romance. And then it crosses over. It's like, oh, so it's just there. So my son and I took a trip to Nebraska for 3 days, a handful of years ago. And I was like, I need to know what's here. Like, where can I put my fictional town? You know, what does it look like? What's nearby? And drive around. What does it smell like? Oh my God, the mosquitoes are huge in Nebraska.
Really?
Right? And that goes in the book. Yeah, I didn't know that. We didn't know until we got there. You know, I had no idea that there was a very large Hispanic population in Nebraska. And Nebraska encouraged immigration into the state to bring in workers. And they were, where other states were like, no, they were very open. I didn't know that until we got there and we're reading about the local area and talking to people. And so I think you honestly don't have to be an expert on things, but if you can go in and find those little nuggets that the experts recognize and the novices see and go, oh, that's, you know, it's detailed, it's rich. And you don't have to put a 12-page info dump in, but you put those little nuggets in and it brings the story to life and it makes it really true to form. And so I wrote along with a fire station for a week. I researched with my local station and that changed. So I wrote a suspense novel and there was a firefighter, and in my original Snowball, he was a Dallas firefighter with urban search and rescue. And the fire station I got to ride along with was in South Carolina. And the whole book changed, but it was wonderful. So that the fundamentals of the plot stayed basically the same, but the whole setting changed. And I had met all these firefighters. And I think when I can start with that, it's so rich and it's so appropriate. And I just think there's so much real life that we don't have to invent too much to write really good fiction. There's really good people out there that can be great fictional characters. And there's great stuff that's happening that makes great fictional stories.